Graham here, and another game of shot practice. Again, Spanish against French. This time I'm French. My previous opponent, Andy, had better quality big man. This time I've gone for less so and more Voltigeurs. So let's just see how it all turns out. Here's the battlefield. Fairly standard set. Hope you enjoy.
Okay, so we've rolled. This is the terrain, as you can see. We've rolled our army morale, and Tony rolled high and got a 10, and I rolled not so high and got a 9. Object of the game is to get by quarter to 10, just before 10 o'clock, finish the game, or getting the other person down to an army morale of 4. We're playing about 60 points. And Tony's going to draw the things out of the bag when he's ready, when he's finished counting his money, and we're off.
Okay, eyes down.
Eyes down, campers.
We have a red flag.
So don't put them in there, put them on the outside and spend them as they go. That's probably the easier way of doing it. Perfect. Keep going, Tone.
Red number 3.
Red number 3 is one of my Voltigeur units.
Are you red?
No, sorry, you're red. You're red. Woohoo! So,
Red number 3 is going to be the big man himself.
is it? So he's leading which group?
This chapter.
So they can come on. They normally come on 6 inches, but because they're unsighted, or unsighted by me, they can go on 12 inches.
That's a swamp, isn't it?
Yeah. So we've got a swamp in the middle. We've got a hill on the left, wood, a small hill in your middle, and we've got a couple more woods on the far side. And coming back a little bit, I've got a little wood here, but
Okay, so they're on
it'll
there.
be interesting to see. So you've deployed 12 inches in, and you've got your big man as well.
So here we go.
He goes in as well with them, and you put a flat banner man in front as well.
Goes there. And that just goes with him, doesn't it?
Oh, pretty much always wherever you want, in front or behind. Entirely up to you, Tony. Where you feel
Right, so my first unit's up.
you're winning straight away.
It won't last.
Of course it will.
A blue flag.
That's good. OCD.
You are I like that with socks because I hate loose odd socks.
Got to have them around the right way.
Oh, you've got to have them rolled together. I can't stand odd socks.
Oh, I can. Oh,
Number red 1,
so you got your red ones on. Wow.
which is the Grenadiers. And as they're unsighted again, they can be on 12.
They can, yeah.
So they will join their chums here.
They're not actually part of the group at the moment, but they're alongside them. Wow. Radiators are on here, you know.
I know. Red 5.
So, is there any red in there? Did you actually do this?
I'm sorry, so red 5 is this unit of these chaps.
Oh, they're militia.
So they're called.
Right, okay, so when they come on, I'll explain to you something about them in a minute. They come on, I think they're 6 inches as well, but again they're going to get another 12 because I've got nothing on there. Have you got any small dice?
No,
You didn't bring any dice.
I've got big dice.
You need some small dice. Militia, here's a local rule. Militia are supremely powerful. So what we're doing is we're saying they start always with 2 fatigues on them, 2 shots, sorry. They cannot go below 2, so they obviously lose an inch of movement, and they lose one guy shooting as well.
So they're not very powerful.
Sorry?
You said they're very powerful. They're not.
They are, even now they are. And this is, I'm trying to find ways of making them actually usable.
Why do they need to be powerful?
They are powerful. They are supremely powerful in these rules.
How are they powerful?
Because they've got lots of shots, and without the shock,
They're too powerful.
they're too powerful. And they're like a killer.
Is that just the Spanish military?
Most militia, even my Landwehr for my Prussians.
Blue 2.
Oh, you've let me have a go. That's very decent of you.
I am a decent chap.
Blue 2 is here. Oops. Unfortunately, you can see me, so I only go 6 inches. So
What are those? Those your grenadiers?
they're basically all my line are grenadiers. I paid more money for them.
So you're quite tasty.
Well, they are and they're not. So here they are. They've just deployed down here to my bottom left. Okay, keep drawing.
Red 2. So those 2 lines means I can move another, bring another unit on and move another unit.
Now you with red 2.
2 red flags.
You need 3 red flags to bring a big man on. So you can't bring anything on extra at the moment. But red 2, did you say red 2, Ken?
I've got 2 reds. No, red 2 red flags. Sorry, that's what I meant.
You need a third one.
Yeah. Second blue flag.
Okay, one more will be good.
Red 2.
It's you again, isn't it?
So this is these young men here.
So who's on?
Oh, more militia.
So they're actually 2 separate groups at the moment. They could join.
So they need a 2 thing, don't they?
Behind the guy. Oh, we read that though. Must be lucky dice somewhere.
Is it?
No. You need them anyway.
So you've got 2 militia there. Right. Red 6.
Wow, so you've had 5 onto my 1.
So I've got these rifles or
They're muskets. They're fine.
are they like
They are skirmishers. Now they can come on 12 inches plus 6 if they can't be seen. But I would say to you, it's normally 4 inches in. I don't think you're going to get away with that, so I think it's 12 inches for those.
why would I get away with it?
Because I can see there, all the way there,
Right, okay, so
all the way there, and you'd have to be more than 4 inches inside, and that's not actually more than 4 inches wide, really, is it? But they're pretty good, so you probably want to get them in those woods.
that's the intention.
They're very good. I painted them in lockdown, and I was very happy with them.
They're very nice. Okay.
You're quite advanced already, aren't you?
Oh,
Pretty close. You can let me have a go.
blue 4.
Well, you let me have a go.
I'm generous.
Blue 4. It's these guys here, and I've got a unit of Voltigeurs coming on, and they'll be 12 inches, which is about there. Oh dear, that sounded ominous. 12 inches. Back a bit. Graham. So I just put some Voltigeurs down here on the, all the way down over here, just here. Okay. Blue 1. Good. Again, I can be seen, so I'm going to go there. So again, another unit of grenadiers down here, just deployed. Blue 3 is these guys. Your guerrillas on yet, are they?
No,
they're not.
So guerrillas are ideally, they don't want to be in the open, do
They want to be in terrain. They love terrain. So my Voltigeurs are just down here to my left. Okay. Blue 5 is my last unit, so there was me moaning about you not deploying everything, and you did.
You just are so patient.
So these are my dragoons, dismounted dragoons, so they fight as Voltigeurs. They could actually go more than that. I'm not going to. And they are down here. Good.
So another blue flag, so that gives you 3 blue flags.
Everything's on, so I can't do anything anyway.
Fourth blue flag.
Sadly not, because it's deployment phase, so you can't do anything after in the deployment phase, so otherwise I'd spell it to move.
Blue, red 4. So if these are hidden, you have a line of sight from there, aren't you?
Pardon?
Where's your sight from there? So if these come on here, you and this. What's the distance visual?
It's forever. The only thing I would say is anything through woods of 4 inches, I wouldn't see, so you could deploy up to there.
So up to 4 inches.
Now, they are irregular skirmishers, your guerrillas,
Yeah.
so they go 9 inches. I'll double check that actually.
So the normal 6.
Either way, you can't go within 4 inches of the edge of the train, otherwise I can see you. So you could need to choose where you want to be. Here we go. Skirmish troops, 12 inches.
So because those could have then moved forward, they couldn't they? Is that because it's first move?
Sorry?
Would they normally move forward?
This is just deployment. So you can go 12 inches with the skirmish troops.
So
And I can see you there, so yeah, that's where you're going to be.
So I could either go there or in there.
You could go in there. You probably want to be in there, to be fair, because that's you get a shooting bonus when you're in terrain.
But I can't go within 4 inches of the edge, can I?
You can, but I would see you then. So it's 12 inches really.
So that's 8. So
I'm guessing the very last thing in there, there are 2 flags and 1 tiffin card, because everybody's on the table. Look. Because both of those are under the one commander.
but they're 2 separate groups, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a skirmish formation, so you can activate both of them. You just need to keep them separate, that's all. So in the bag, I think there are 2
There should be 2 blue, red flags and a.
and a fatigue. There's nothing much we can do, so you might as well take them out. You can't activate more than once on deployment, so.
So I put them all away then?
Yep, all away. So
These flags go away.
everything goes back in the bag.
End of each goes.
So Tony's completely deployed, I'm completely deployed. Here's my line. Voltigeurs, line, and I've got Voltigeurs. But Tony does outnumber me, which is worrying. Right, so we're on. Let's game on then.
Okay.
Bring it out then. What you got?
Red 2,
Red 2 is you.
which is this group over here. So they move 6, don't they?
Which group is that?
This unit here.
No, you roll to see how far they go. You roll 2 dice,
Oh, that was it.
but you do lose an inch because of the shot.
So they move 6.
Ironically.
And they don't. And I can't use any more of those to. Can I? That's as far as we go. Right, next one.
Yep.
Blue 2.
Blue 2, which is down here, and they're going to go straight forward in. That's my line down here, and they're going to go in that direction, and they go 10 inches. So there. Okay. That was a flag, was it? Yeah, red flag, okay. 2 red flags. So you can activate a group or formation with 2 flags, Tony, not a big man.
Not a big one. So say again, I can activate a
Group or, you can activate some group or formation,
It's already been activated.
or you can save for tiffin. I mean, that's if the tiffin card comes up, that's 2 groups. It's up to you, really.
No, keep it. Red 6,
That's you.
which is these chaps here. So this is skirmishers. So it's 2 dice.
3 dice.
Oh, because they're skirmishers. Aren't
Declare which direction you're going to go before you roll.
they? Straight ahead. 6, 9.
9. You're in the trees, then, aren't you? Try and take a tree off so we can see him a bit. So the Catalonians
I'm in the bush.
are in the trees. There we can see them a little bit. Wonderful green uniforms. That's going to be a problem.
Why is that?
For me, they are.
Okay. Red 1.
Seems to be a pattern here. Mostly yours coming out again.
This unit here.
Okay, so which direction are you going?
That direction.
So you need. You roll 2 dice, so you can go. You can roll 1, see how far you go, then roll the second one. But
So I did 3.
oh, sorry, it's a 1 and a 2. I beg your pardon. Sorry, I can only see 1 dice.
So they're going to just go that direction.
I forgot.
Okay. As
Yep.
far as I get.
Something blue would be good. Right, with 3 flags, you can activate a big man, not yet activated.
So if it's a big man, sorry, no, sorry. If you say I can only do a formation, what's the difference?
If you've got 2 flags, you can activate a group or formation. With 3 flags, you can activate a big man, and he might, like my guy, for instance, here. He's got a command initiative of 2. He can activate 2 different groups or formations
Oh, right,
themselves.
so like this guy here's got initiative.
You've got one guy who's a level 2, and that's the
So I can't.
which is him with a flag.
So I could actually use 2 flags to activate that unit to move forward if I so wish.
Could if you want. Yeah.
Red 3. Move forward 4. What's musket range in this? It's not.
24.
So we're getting towards that now, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Right. Okay. Tiffin.
Tiffin, so you've activated 4 to my 1 then. Now
So I can play my Tiffin to activate a big hand.
no, you've now got. It's even better. You've got 3 flags. It's Tiffin. I've got none, so you can activate 3 units that have not yet activated. So that would be your gorillas for 1.
My gorillas will go for 1.
You need to roll to see how far they go. They only get 2 dice. Remember, 1.
Are they go 9?
They're going to come out, are they?
No, they will go to the edge.
Okay.
Because they're in cover then, aren't they?
That's where they get their bonus from. Yeah. Who else hasn't moved of yours? Your line. You can see, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4, 5. Them. They haven't moved either.
So they will move as well.
2 dice. Minus 1 inch.
5, 6, 3 inches. And that's other flags not worth doing anything with, is it? Because it's.
Well, you've done everything. What more do you want in the world?
I'm just greedy.
You are greedy.
I think it'd be the Spanish would sit tight, wouldn't it?
Well, they seem to be very keen today.
Were they keen yesterday?
They were quite keen yesterday, yeah. They were victorious yesterday.
Who are you playing? Someone at the Farmer?
Yeah, someone at Farmer Club, yeah.
Oh, the Farmer Club's in me on a Wednesday, Tuesday now.
Used to be a Friday,
Yeah.
but they can't get the church hall, so they found another venue. But it's a very small venue. There's only like 8 of us in there, which is a shame. And tomorrow, last night was the last one because of the shutdown.
Was Lance there?
Yeah, Lance was there. He's there every week. So
Tiffin.
Tiffin. End of chapter. If anybody was unloaded, you'd reload. If anybody had injury, you'd resolve it. But there's nothing happened yet. So
I'll close the bag up again.
yeah, something blue would be good.
Red 5.
Good Lord, you carry on where he left off.
It's outrageous, isn't it?
It is outrageous.
So this one's 2 dice less 1 inch. So it will go 5.
We'll assume the hill blocks sight, but like in Saga, if you're on it, you can see it.
Yeah, we just once you're on, is it running that way or is it?
We'll say the whole thing. So if you're on it, everybody can see you.
And you own whatever factors you get.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest way of doing it. No apexes.
Blue flag.
I better go. Good Lord.
I'm quite good like that.
You are.
Generous. Oh,
Now there'll be another 5 reds.
red 1. As I was saying, I'm generous to a fault.
Yeah, that was the fault. You gave me a blue flag.
Move this one over here. This unit here, they're going to move that direction.
Okay.
6. There you go. Red flag.
Dear oh Lord. Come on, some blues.
Red flag. Red flag.
You really are. That's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what I'll have it all changes.
Really.
Blue flag.
So I've got 2 flags. Well done.
Number 6.
So another red.
Which is the countadors. They do 3, don't they?
Well, what you can do is you might want to move. Roll CF to get to the edge of woods, and you might be able to shoot with your third
So
one.
that's on 2. So just throw 2 dice, isn't it?
Yep.
9, which will be enough to get me to the edge of the woods. Which is where we already wanted to be, wasn't
That
it?
is very much where you want to be.
So they get a chance of shooting at that line.
They certainly do, and it's not going to be pleasant. So you are within 12,
Yeah.
so you're going to get 6 dice for the group.
Because it's within 12.
You're going to get another dice for the leader, so you get 7 dice. You hit on a 4, 5 or 6, and because it's first fire you get another one, so it's 3, 4, 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is 6 hits.
6? Did you miss 1, did you?
Yeah.
That's disappointing, isn't it?
Totally frustrating.
So I've got 6 to save.
Is it you lose them when you get, is it every 2, isn't it?
Yes. So I've got 3 on those and 3 on those. So
Does it save some 4, 5, 6?
yes. No, it's shock on 3, 4, 5 for shock, 6 to kill. On them, 3 shock. That's a bad start. That slows them up, doesn't it? 1 dead and 1 shock.
Olé!
Okay. That's it.
Blue 1.
Hooah. The blue one is my... These guys are going straight forward, no messing. No, they are messing. 4 inches.
They've had a crack of fire.
That is shocking. Okay. Oh, it's a level 2, so I can activate someone else as well, and it's going to be them, and they're going to come rushing out the woods towards here in this direction. So I'm going to give it 2 first. 6 inches. How far does that take them? Indeed, but does it get them within 12? Measure. It does, but I'm kind of looking at them, and they can shoot at me. So I'm going to move them sideways over here to about here. Or not, 1 inch. That's terrible.
Okay, I've drew out another red flag, so I've got 4 red flags.
4 red flags. You can activate a big man who's already been activated once before, and he can activate 1 unit that's been activated once before.
So those could shoot again.
You could do it if you wanted to, yeah.
Everyone has to do that.
Spend 4 then.
So it's just 6, 7 dice, isn't it?
That'll be reload and fire.
So you have to reload and fire.
Yes, you're unloaded at the moment.
Yeah.
Reload, fire. That's fine. So you need 7 dice. This time you need 4s.
That's 4, 5, 6. So that's 4 hits.
That was 4 hits, was it? 4 to save, 2 on each.
Yep.
Like that. 2 shock. Good lord, you're racking it up. 1 dead, 1 shock.
So those 4 have been spent now, haven't they? Because I used that to activate that unit. Yep.
Yep, they've all gone, yeah. I'm in trouble here already, look. The Catalonians are
Blue 5.
blue 5. Them, and I already spent to move them, so
That doesn't do anything.
you don't do anything at all.
Blue flag.
I've got 3 flags.
You want to use them?
Well, the only ones I could use are on there and there.
Let's move a unit.
I'm going to pass.
I just can't remember what those flags do now. I got them.
Yeah. basically you can add them to
Leader launches an ambush with deployment. You can interrupt. So if the freeze doesn't do or not used, the leader not yet activated. So you could use it to interrupt someone, can't you? You can use it
Yeah, well, we don't. I must admit, we don't play the interrupt rules very often, but you can if you wanted to.
Red 3,
Who's red 3?
which is this unit here.
They're going to go forward. They've got a range of 24. They only shoot because they're in a formation. They only shoot directly ahead, and only the ones in arc.
So when you say no, that would only be these here. Those wouldn't count, would they? Because they're the arrow.
Exactly.
So do I move and then fire? I can move one dice and then fire, couldn't I?
You could do, yeah.
We'll do one dice to move, so we'll go forward 5. So they've moved up a little bit, so their arc of fire should
Yep.
be able to hit all those nasty people.
Are all of them in arc? Probably not.
So what do you mean? So
I would say.
those are.
Let's say the 4 on those aren't. You're not going to get them all in arc, whatever you do.
No, but I'll get 6 there and 4 there.
I'd say the there it is, just turn this round. I'd say these 4 there are not in arc.
No, but
those 6 are definitely.
Yeah.
They probably are. And these 2 on the end, which I've just knocked over, I would say are questionable.
Let's just see, let's do it that way.
I'd say probably not.
So that gives us 8 in total.
Yeah.
Big man's 9.
No, big man's 10. He's level 2.
Oh, 11, so it gives me 10.
10.
I'm hitting on.
You're hitting on 6s, and you get first time fire 5s. And you're unloaded as well.
I might as well do it because otherwise it's. So 5s and 6s.
5s and 6s. What did you roll?
1, 2, 3 6s.
No 5s.
No 5s.
Okay, so I've got 3 to save. 4's for shock because I'm skirmishers in the open. 6 to kill. Killed 1. Okay, I'm yet to do a casualty on you.
Blue 4.
Blue 4. So that is my guys over here. I could shoot at your gorillas, or I'm going to shoot here. So they're within range. So I've got 6 plus 1 is 7. And I'm shooting at your advancing line, your unloaded advancing line. So these here. So it's 6s to hit, first time fire 5s, skirmishers 4. Need 4s. And I hit you 4 times here, so it's 2 on each. So you need to allocate your dice 2 per unit. That's it.
Okay, so these first 2.
Yep. 3's for shock, 6 to kill, so it's 1 shock.
How much shock is it? Is it equal to the unit? Is it so they can take out 2-8? Can't they?
Yeah, it affects them. The more shock they get, the slower they get, the less they can
That's 2
do.
death and 2 off those.
Did you roll 2 6s? Oh, that's good. And your big man is behind them, so I've got a chance of actually hitting him. 1 or a 2 hits him. I hit him. That was good. So you need to roll the dice to see what I've done to him.
So why don't I do one on those guys there then?
Because
Oh, I saw it's-
the big man is on this side, not that side.
But the last go, oh, I see what you're doing that way. What about that unit there then? So that'll get your dragoons in. 'Cause they got-
Yeah, because you needed 2 to do it, not 1. Whereas skirmishers only need 1. Let's see what that does. I can't remember. Oh, here we go. Light wound, reduced status by 1. So he's become a level 1 leader.
He can only activate his own unit.
Well, you can actually up that. So you've taken a wound on a level 2 leader. So do you want to roll the dice?
Yeah.
Roll the dice. Bad things happen.
5.
5. Level 2 leader, wounded, -1 on your army morale. So your army morale goes down to 9. That was all right.
You did very well.
A small success. I'll put a little doodah beside him just to remind us. Okay, moving on, Tone.
Yeah. Right, so
Pull it out.
get rested. Do that. Public. Tipping.
Tip him. I've got 3 flags, you've got none. I can activate units that have not been out. What numbers of mine have been out?
1, 4, and 5.
So 2 hasn't been out, and 3 hasn't been out. So, and these haven't been out either, 3 of my units. So these are going to move forward. 2 dice first. 6. Is to actually there. I've got to come out because you are coming for me, and I'm going to shoot you. I'm within 12.
Is that one of your bits? Do you want me to use my bits, or are those your bits?
Sorry,
Is that one of mine, or is that yours?
what's that?
That.
What?
That random thing you just put out. They're mine, or those yours?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
That thing you put here.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine. So I've got 7.
So actually, for mine, I had some.
Sorry, I've got 6 because it's on tipping. Firing into them, Tony.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Firing into the guys in the wood,
Yeah.
the Catalonians. I'm firing against those. Oops, a daisy. And I need 4s. First I'm firing 3s. And I hit you 5 times. So it's 5s and 6s. 5 to shock, 6 to kill. They're quite tough in there.
So it's 1 shock and 1 dead.
1 shock, 1 dead. Opportunity on the big man, because it's skirmishers firing. I need a 1 again. Rolled a 5. That was the easy bit.
Sorry,
I've
I'm
got-
just trying to find where those bits of mine are gone.
So here,
Do you want to use mine? I'm going to save it, separate them up.
okay, yep, that's fine.
So I just know that. You're damaging me, aren't you?
No, not really. You've got
You
the.
have, you killed 2,
You've killed 3 of me,
so you killed 3 of me as well.
and yours are worth half the price of mine. A lot of yours, aren't they?
There's a lot, it's just as much of you as there was of me. Oh, there's a point on this, on the lost. Right.
So I haven't finished yet. There's more, and there's more. With mine, what it is, I'm going to present.
What does that mean? That just
Means so. Yeah, basically they're preparing to fire. So when you come over the hill, hopefully I can shoot you a little bit more effectively. So that was them. That was them. And did I fire with 4? I did, didn't I?
shot my guys over there.
Okay, so we're done. So in the bag and off we go.
So all your little flags going in. Red 4,
Red 4. Who's that?
which is, I think, it's my nasty gorillas. So, you must have a shot. This group can shoot at you.
They can. They're a formation, so you're going to get 12 dice plus the big man, 13 dice.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So you need The guerrillas are firing against my poor old Voltigeurs. From here to here. So it's 6 to hit,
Yeah.
then it's first time 5/5s, and you're in terrain 4s. Oh, there's a lot of dice there. I feel bad.
So that's 4, 8, 9 hits.
9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I really need to survive this round of fire. 1,
So
2,
is it 7 on 7? Kills on 6s.
5 for shot,
5 for shot.
because I'm in terrain. So 1 dead. Well, that was lucky. 1 dead. But you do have an opportunity on my big man. So if you roll a 1, you hit him. You don't. So you fired and reloaded. I think I got away with that quite lightly. I'll take that. 13 dice.
Just took all my dice strike. Blue 2.
Blue 2. This is here. All I'm going to do is a level 1. I'm going to remove a point of shock down to 4.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
Red flag. Blue flag.
2 flags. Is that 2 flags on the bounce? Okay, it'll be interesting. If another flag comes,
Third one, it's
bad things happen. Or in events. They can be positive, they can be negative.
red flag.
Right. So your guerrillas were the last to do anything, and it was a shot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So,
So it's my favourite, isn't it?
can be, might not be.
It's 2 dice. Isn't
2 dice, add them up. What do you got?
it? 5.
5. 5. The nearest building within 12 inches is caught alight. So,
There's no building, so we don't worry about it.
moving on.
Red flag. So I can activate it.
Remember, you can activate a unit with 2, but you can activate a big man with that.
So again, I can activate big man, but all my big mans are down to, he's down to 1 anyway. So
Yep. Yeah, you could spend three counters, 3 flags to activate a big man, or you could spend 2 flags to activate a group or formation.
So I can, for example, activate this unit here to reload.
Reload and fire.
I'll do that, reload and fire at your nasty men there.
So you can spend two dice or 3 dice.
I'm going to spend.
If you spend 2, you get 6 because you don't get the big man.
What do
You
you
spend
mean? 2 flags.
2 flags is the group or formation,
I'll use 2 flags.
so you fire 6. If you use all 3, then he would activate as well. So you're getting 6 dice.
I
So
might as well just do that because I can have another go with it.
exactly, you might need it later. So you've got 6 dice. Assume you're firing at my line.
So 4, 5s, and 6s.
4 5s and 6s.
So that's 4 hits.
4 hits.
Sorry, 3 hits.
3 hits. Because it's in the open, you can choose which group or formation, and I would assume you'd be where the big man is, to be on a 2.
Big man.
So 2 on the big man's group, 1 shock, oh dear, back to 5 again. And on the other group, which keeps losing figures, oh, it's taking a shot, up to 3. So I'm starting to wilt a little bit here. The Catalonians are doing a number on me.
4. Blue 4.
What have I go? Blue 4. So blue 4
That's a bit of a
is...
shock to me again that you've got another go.
So blue 4 is my guys down here, and they're going to fire at your advancing column. So I've got 7 dice. You killed one, didn't you? 6 dice.
Yeah, killed one.
Yeah, so 6 dice, needing 6s, but like skirmishers, 5s. So 2, 1 on each.
That's very good.
Yeah.
So it's just 1 point of
Shock.
I'll do 1, 2. I can choose, can't I?
Well, no, I choose. You should have allocated the dice before you've done
Right,
it.
there's 1 in each, 1 in 1. So
So, all right, well, just roll the dice. I would have
1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's on there. Yeah, you should allocate them. because it's in the open. If it's
Yeah.
in terrain, then you allocate.
Right, okay, so red 6,
Red 6 is where?
which is
There's those nasty old militia, or
no, it's is it these guys? Those
that's. How did you fire them before? You used
flags.
so you cut. They've already been, but it's the big man, so you could use him to remove that point of shot
I'll use this big man to remove that punch shot.
because the unit itself is already
Because
fired.
they can only fire once a go, can't they?
You can use shot practice with them, but you need 2 flags to do that.
They've only got one.
Yeah, shot practice is either load or reload. You can't do both. But yeah,
Number 3,
Red
which
through.
is the big unit here.
Which one? Okay, so what are they going to do?
So they are at the moment unloaded, so they can do 2 actions. So they can they can unload and then fire.
Yep. If you want to do anything else, manoeuvre or change direction or anything, you've got to take control of them because they're uncontrolled at the moment.
No, we just shoot. We shoot.
Shoot at these guys
Yeah.
again.
So that's same as before, isn't it? 2, 4, 8.
8 dice. You haven't got any shot that's going to affect them. So yeah,
Because it's
yeah. But this time it's going to be 6s because you're over 12 inches away.
6 there. Yeah. And it's be 10, won't it? So
10.
8.
You tell me.
Is it like that? Or is it like that? That's the question. It's straight ahead, isn't it?
Straight ahead only.
Well, that's going to be 8. No, it's I'm just checking. It's just I was looking at the works. 3, 4, 5, 8. So I need 6s, yeah?
You need 6s.
1 hit.
So okay, I'm going to save. Hopefully, no, I don't. So I get 1 shot.
Actually, it would be better shooting at that big unit, really.
You need to take control of them to do that first because you're pointing in the wrong direction.
Blue flag.
Blue flag. So I've got 2 flags. Okay, good.
Red flag. Blue flag.
So that was 3 flags on the bounce, wasn't it?
Yep. So the last unit to be activated with my guys. So
Which guys?
those guys, they shot you.
So let's see what you roll the dice then. See what you get.
9.
9. Ooh. Charge them to hell. Inspired by their volley and convinced by the enemy is done for, the firers surge forward 2d6. If they make contact, they fisticuffs immediately. So you just go forward straight away. 2d6.
5.
5 inches.
Which is not really what I wanted, but anyway.
You're uncontrolled as well. And you're unloading, aren't you?
Bloody Spaniards. What's wrong with them, bloody idiots?
They're keen though, aren't they? What are you talking about?
Is that what yours did yesterday?
Yeah. No.
Are they more sensible?
Well, no, that's all right. I think you wanted to be there anyway.
Right.
I think you've done a good thing there. I think you were lucky.
Yeah.
That's got you forward.
Blue 1.
Blue 1 here. So blue 1 is my guys just here. How far am I away? I'm over 12. I'm going to move forward for 1. See what it does. 6 inches. 6 is to there.
Take it, the skirmishes are a formation that they can just shoot. They all count because they all can move around.
Yeah, yeah.
In line infantry straight ahead. Is that right?
In formation, yeah, you're very much so. A single group can fire up to 180 degrees arc. I've still got 1 more to go. And what I'm going to do...
So is that your 2 flags you've used?
No, my flag came up, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you've not used it, have you?
Oh no, not yet. I'm just thinking out loud. Do I? And I'm going to present with them as well. Okay, that's that.
Well, that's the end of part 1. Part 2 to follow. Yeah, and the game is nicely balanced, although Tony, I think, has the edge, holding that wood on my left-hand side, which he's shooting everything out of. Let's see what happens. Look out for part 2. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.